this video, we're going to unbox and take a first look at the Zhiyun Crane 3-axis gimbal for your mirrorless or DSLR camera, coming right up. And here it is. It comes in a nice hard case. You've got a couple of batteries that come with it. Also, there's a battery charger, but that's not here. But those batteries are good for 12 to 18 hours, they say. Got a couple of thumb screws. Those thumb screws are to mount the camera and also the lens extender. So if you have a long lens, you can use this lens extender piece, which will allow you to connect that to the front of the gimbal for a longer lens for support. Got a USB micro cable for firmware updates. You can update it through your PC. Got the handle itself. It's nice, machined aluminum, brushed aluminum, very nice looking, very sturdy. You got a 1/4-20 jack on the bottom so that you can connect it to a tripod. Those batteries just go into the handle. And then you've got the gimbal unit itself. It's a 3-axis gimbal, which means there are 3 motors that will help smooth out your footage when you mount the camera onto it. Again, it's machined aluminum, really nice feel, really nice build quality. And you've got a mounting plate for your camera on the front, and that is where you'll connect your camera. You've got a mode button, a telephoto and wide button, also a joystick that will help you control the gimbal. So I'm going to fire this up, put it all together, fire it up, charge the batteries, and then we'll come back with a first look at the Zhiyun V2 crane.
Many months later.
So here's the crane. I've got my Panasonic G85 mounted on it. It's got 3 motors, therefore the 3 axes that it can control, 1, 2, and 3, which means you should have a pretty stable shot as long as you take the time to set it up. You've got a joystick here, got your power on button, also doubles as a take a picture button. You've got your telephoto and wide, mode button again, and the joystick will allow you to be able to move it around. So it's 12-hour battery life, 12 to 18-hour battery life is what they say. I'm going to go ahead and power this on. You just hold down the power button for 3 seconds, and then you can see it kicked in here. Now you can see you're in what they call follow mode. So whenever you pan, the gimbal follows you, the camera follows you. There's also a lock mode where you can make it just so that the camera stays still and doesn't move at all. And there's also a pan and tilt follow. So whenever you pan or tilt, it will be followed. The camera will follow your movement. You can also do, which I'm very excited about, motion time lapses. And I'm going to put some motion time lapses together for the full review. But this is the Zhiyun Crane 3-axis gimbal for your mirrorless and DSLR camera. I've got some video that I rolled. I'm going to leave you with that. That video will show you, I'm just kind of messing around in the house, just a quick first look at how stable the footage is. If you like what you saw, please consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, please click that bell icon. That will allow you to be notified whenever we release a new video or we go live. Phil with Bull City Pictures with your first look at the Zhiyun Crane. We'll see you in the full review. Hope you enjoy this video.